Hello, fandom. I'm just making a quick video about ideas for season 7 of The Walking Dead. Big thanks to AMC for this show. Many of us greatly appreciate it, although we don't always appreciate the pain that we put Team Family through, or you guys put Team Family through. We do appreciate the story. The cliffhanger from season 6 was very unfortunate, to say the least. But moving forward, my idea is that in season 7, they'll be using the classic Christian story of David versus Goliath. And of course, there'll be a lot of remixing. The major players in that story is the king, Goliath, which is a giant, David, and his slingshot. I'm thinking that the king that they'll be using will be Ezekiel, the giant is Negan, Rick is David, and his slingshot will be Daryl. The story is basically about Goliath, who is a arrogant, battle-hungry giant from another tribe, offering to take on any fighter from King Saul's tribe, and that the winner take all, the losers would be enslaved. David was a shepherd, and he begged the king of Israel to be allowed to fight against Goliath because the soldiers in place were too afraid to. After much protest, the king allowed David to fight the king, to fight the giant Goliath. It was basically about his faith. So he was saying, on faith, I'm going to try to do it. So he used his slingshot, and he was able to use that one rock to find a place of vulnerability on the giant, knocked him unconscious, killed him and beheaded him, giving victory to the king of Israel. And so there we go with a happy ending. I think Rick is our David, because first you have different scenes where you see him leading Team Family into Alexandria, much like David was a shepherd of his sheep. A lot of the scenes in S6 and S7 are taking great pains to show how big and formidable Negan is. So he's definitely our giant. We only have one person that's going by king, that's Ezekiel. And I think David is, again, the slingshot, because he was the instrument to find that vulnerability from Goliath. And because now he has now he has Daryl working as his slave with the saviors, we may be able to use that to find his weakness and eventually take Negan down. So thank you for listening or watching. Please leave comments, subscribe, like. We can talk about it if you want to talk or not. But at the end of the day, I'm hoping they're doing this because, yes, I want Team Family to win. I want Rick to beat his behind. And that the story of David Goliath is a classic story of the underdog. I forgot to mention this a little bit earlier, but the other thing that Negan did a lot in that first episode of season 7 was he made references to, like, making Rick his dog, his pet. He sent him to fetch his axe. He drug him to and from the RV. So Rick is our David. He is the underdog in this story, and he will be victorious. Thank you, guys. Have a good day.